In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Wilt Chamberlain. Yes, Mr. 100, the only player to ever score 100 points in an NBA game. And even though this was way back in the 50s and 60s, we can still learn a lot from Wilt Chamberlain and how he played, and we can incorporate it into our game today, so that maybe you can even score 100 points in a game. Let's get down and let's break down how Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points. So here we have, this is obviously not the 100-point game, but here we have Wilt Chamberlain in the low post. And there's a lot of people who say, yeah, he's taller than everybody, and that's why he scored. But it was actually his skills that he had. Let's break this down. So he received the ball in the low post. Now, he was a fantastic player. This is why you're going to see multiple defenders on him. From there, when he receives that ball, he turns quick and he goes up for the shot. Now, why is this important? Well, he was able to make the decision on scoring as soon as he caught that ball. And because of the defense that was always coming down and double and triple teaming him, he had to make those decisions quick. Super quick. If he didn't make it quick, he wasn't going to score. Now, from here, he received that ball. As soon as he receives it, he turns and pivots on that right foot, and he goes up for the shot. Now, this may just look like an innocuous shot. Wow, it's just a turnaround jumper. No. Watch what he does. So, he has two hands on the ball, number one. Number two, he keeps that ball into his core, super tight. More power there. By keeping the ball close to your core, there's going to be a lesser chance of a player, a defensive player, stripping the ball from you. Then he gets that ball up high quick so that he can go up into his shot. Next, he uses the backboard to his advantage. So many players these days don't know how to use that backboard. Well, by just easily doing set shots, learning what happens where you hit certain parts of the backboard, you're going to become a very unstoppable player. Now he receives the ball in this next clip. He does a quick power dribble like if he was going to go into the key and go up for a quick shot in the middle. However, he decides instead, after the defender goes to try and defend that side, he turns back on his left side and he's able to go up for a shot again using that backboard, knowing how to use certain areas of the backboard to get himself a basket. Also, he's down here in this clip. Also, the use of different pass fakes to get defenders up into the air away from him so that he can turn around for a jump shot was super deadly for him. So one of the best moves that he had, one of his go-tos, was that turnaround jump shot. Here we see it again where he turns around, gets his back to the help defender. You can do this drifting into that help defender because obviously that help defender is moving and he's able to get that shot. Now, you can do this in today's game even. You can do a quick power dribble towards the middle of the key, towards your help defender, especially if you're a stronger, more athletic player. You can do this. And because that defender is not expecting to take a charge, what you can do is turn your back to him and literally drift right into him on your shot, and he has to give you the landing space. They didn't have this rule back then where a defender has to give you an area to land. And if he doesn't give you the area to land, you now get a couple of free shots from the free throw line. Back then, this was a lot more of an aggressive game, less rules when it comes to a different contact, but you can do this in today's game. This is why I personally think Wilt Chamberlain would still gather probably an easy double-double, if not triple-triple game every single game. He does this again here. So, by turning around, having that defender still trying to reach in and keeping his back to that defender. Now, if you end up shooting with the ball over your head, now that's going to be a little bit of a harder shot for you to make because, of course, it's going to allow that defender to block you. But if you can get up as high as him, then it's not really going to matter. Now, I just really want to show you his turnaround jumper. Now, so many players, when they do a quick turnaround jumper, their bodies are leaning way back. That is not how you want to have a consistent turnaround jump shot. So whether you're in the low post or out in the perimeter, it doesn't matter. When you do your turnaround jump shot, Wilt Chamberlain here keeps his body straight up. Now, he had a very high set point on his shot, but it doesn't matter. He was still squared towards the basket. He was still straight up, like if he was taking a regular jump shot. This is a very important skill to have, and by being able to take a regular jump shot on a turnaround jumper is very beneficial to you. And even though you may be drifting way back, like that is easily a 6-foot distance that he jumped just to get that turnaround jumper, he was able to keep his body pretty well straight up and still with his form to make that shot. Now, we have to remember that Wilt Chamberlain was the athlete of athletes. He was one of the most best kept bodies. He was a very strong, very fast. He could do any sport. And because of that, if you can have a body like that so that you can play every sport at a high level, you can do moves like this, where you can jump back 6 feet on a jump shot, keep your body level and balanced, and make that shot. This is still a deadly move to this day, believe me. I honestly believe that Wilt Chamberlain may not be able to score 100 points in today's game, but I honestly do believe that he would have multiple 40, 50, and 60-point games like he did way back in the day. Did you know that he has one of the highest scoring totals ever? He had multiple 60-plus point games, more than anybody else. Actually, 5 times more than even the next person. So that's just amazing. He is amazing. I hope that this video has helped you become a better player in basketball and in the low post. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.